July 31st, back on the new Blackwater River farm today. Behind me is the duck pond, the secret duck pond that I mentioned in the previous video. There's actually a couple ducks out there right now, but I'm more on the interior of the property today, and I just actually spooked up a couple does that were bedded. Just right back in there. And then this pond dam kind of goes around, and I'm pretty sure there's bedding around there too, from what I remember the first day I walked it. But this is a neat area. This duck pond actually kind of creates a little habitat area here. Back in there is kind of transitional, and then it gets up on a little bit higher ground before you get down into this, and I think that's a good spot for food plot number one. But I got a stand today to put up somewhere. I really just need to map out sort of a plan moving forward, but we'll see what we can figure out today. Okay, this to me seems like the most logical place for a food plot. Right up through there, kind of do like a lazy S shape right through here. It's on higher ground that's not gonna flood on a regular basis. It's adjacent to some bedding, which is, you get to about there and it drops down elevation, and then the duck pond is over there, and I actually jumped a couple does back there just a few minutes ago. So some trees that need to come out: maples, hackberries, elm, I think, in there, and then it'll actually kind of extend here, going back behind me this way a little bit. That is a Bradford pear, definitely not a native, and I found a few of them. So that and autumn olive, there's some invasive stuff in here that would do good to get it out of here. But anyway, this is going to be the food plot. Man, it's a lot of work. I'm going to have some help and some equipment, but I would like to have get something carved out before the season. You know, getting down to crunch time, it's whatever gets planted needs to happen, you know, middle to end of August would be ideal. But anyway, this is up on the northern end of the property. The last video was more on the south end, down towards the river, but I'm going to go back down there today too. You know, try to map out a road. I want to have access to that river, so try to figure out something on that. Oh, and there was also is on back in there farther, would be towards sort of the end of what the food plot's going to be, but right before the elevation drops off, I found 4 or 5 persimmon trees, and 3 of them had persimmons. So that's definitely something that we don't want to destroy when we carve out the food plot. And there's probably more around. They're just kind of hard to see this time of year. But yep, we have persimmons. There you go. Nice little persimmon tree right here, loaded all the way to the top. Same way with this one, but you know, they're struggling. They need a little sunlight. So got to be some more around here. Just got to find them. Okay, I came back on this southern part to check trail cameras, and I wanted to move the cell cam. The other camera, I'm moving it too, because just got a few straggler pictures of does, but And maybe in the fall, this would be a lot of activity back here, but right now, I'm not gonna pick up any pictures of a buck. So I'm gonna move up on that northern part, a little higher ground, more cover and more food, put out a mineral block and reset both those cameras, and we'll see what we get. Okay, here's a closer look at the duck pond. I think this thing, when full capacity, maybe an acre, but it is way down. We've had so much dry weather that you know, this little shallow pond, I'm not surprised that it's not holding much water. But anyway, what I like about it, I don't care about the ducks, but all around here is just thick, just really good bedding cover, willows and grasses and brush, and just all the way around it. So all up in here is the northern part of the property, and that's, if I'm going to hold deer, that's where it's going to be. So not that I'm definitely will hunt this on certain winds and conditions, but this is what's going to hold the deer, and this is what I really need to protect. But anyway, I've moved all my cameras. Well, moved 2 of the 3 I had up here. My cell camera's up there. I got a mineral lick on it. Hopefully I can get some bucks. And then I got another camera right up here. But this is the duck pond, and I think I have a good plan in place moving forward. It's just a matter of getting equipment and you know, getting it actually done. One other thing I'm gonna have to do is contact the NRCS, see what I can do. I really wonder if maybe there's not some funds available to do some of this work. I mean, this WRP, it's you know, it's literally been untouched from day one. You know, nothing has been done to it, which I like how it's grown up in the brush, but it's way overdue for some maintenance. And there's not one trail, access trail for, like, you know, UTVs or anything like that. So we'll see what happens going forward. This one's been a little bit better sort of overview of the whole farm. So just put together a plan. I don't know if I want to put that stand up today or not. I'm not 100% where I want it, so I'm leaning towards not put it up today. So we'll see. Okay, well, I decided to put that stand up, so I can't waste trips. It's 30 minutes from the home farm, so and it's down here by the river. Let me switch around. Okay, so the river is just right there, like 20-30 yards, and it drops off down to the Blackwater River. A lot of things that come together here. There's a drainage that comes through right there. Another one that comes through right there. There's a break in the old levee there. There's a break in the old levee right there. And it's almost a little bit of a transition because it opens up here into just open timber, and I just know when, you know, late fall, you'll be able to see a long way down there. So I think this is a pretty solid rut setup. It's a good, nice, comfortable stand. I usually don't spend $200 on a ladder stand, but I did this time. So there it is, first stand on the new Blackwater River farm. I think that'll be enough video for today.